Hey everyone. Something that I have been doing is setting up my own Bitcoin full Lightning network node. Um, and I just kind of want to at least provide a resource where if you would like to set up your own node, here is one place. I'm going to link there's 4 videos. I'm going to link all 4 videos, and they basically go over from start to finish of how you can set up your Bitcoin Lightning node. Some things that I had some misconceptions about was how easy that I thought it was going to be, and the costs do keep stacking up, and it's very very time consuming. So but that being said, I do think that everybody who has a material amount of investment in Bitcoin should be running their own node, set it up, open some channels and balance them, and you'll understand what all that means when you watch the last video. But here is a sorry, an article by Bitcoin Magazine where they give out 6 reasons why you should run your own Bitcoin node. And I agree with basically the gist of the article. They boil it down to like privacy and you can confirm that you are receiving your own real Bitcoin. And then basically the other reason was that you're using the network and it's cool. But you need, I would say, as another point to perhaps this article, and I don't really think some of those points are even that substantial, is that, if you are participating in Bitcoin, you need to run your own node and learn about Bitcoin and learn about Lightning. And I'm way far behind the curve. And I know that even where I am, I'm just way ahead of where everyone else is. But knowing how far I have to go, every time that I do something new, I find out more information that I didn't know, and a whole nother rabbit hole to go down. It just seems like Bitcoin just keeps becoming a larger and larger aspect thing to look into and to research. And it's been quite a deep dive, but it's also been very rewarding and very cool to just learn about how this technology works. And I haven't touched a line of code or anything yet, and this has all just been different softwares that I've been running and the hardware. So I'll quit rambling, and really I just want to show you like the videos, and 3 of them are going to be by BTC Sessions here. So I think they do a good job, or this guy does a good job of explaining like how to set up your node. But they're actually out of order, so this is not the first one, but this is one that you'll need to use to sync your wallet on your phone or on your computer to your node, which also has a wallet, if that's not already confusing. Here is you can start using Umbrel. He goes over how to set up a node using Umbrel, and then all the parts that you'll need if you want to use a Raspberry Pi, which is what I opted to do. But you don't necessarily need to use a Raspberry Pi. Apparently there are ways to run a node just on your computer, but it just seemed everyone has tutorial videos on how to run it through a Pi, so that's just what I did. And then he also has another video going over a few of the applications and just really rapidly of what is each of these features are, which he does a cursory okay job of doing. But then I've been watching this guy's video, Nathan Let's Talk Bitcoin, and he has been going into great detail and depth, and he's not wasting any time explaining everything, and he's showing you right then and there. He goes a little bit fast, but I think this is a great video. Start and manage a Bitcoin Lightning node that you can utilize to, once you have your node up and running, then you start opening channels and how to rebalance them, and what sort of fees that you might need to set, and how you go about finding that information on the different websites he provides. A very good summary of how to do all of that. So I hope that at least if you come across my video, that you'll come across their videos and understand how, like, this is just supposed to be a summary of how you should, or how to set up a Bitcoin Lightning node. And my additional reason for why you should is that if you're going to invest in something, like if you're an investor in Apple, do you buy Apple products? Probably. You probably steer, you may or may not steer away from Microsoft products. But if you're an investor in Microsoft, I think iPhones are ubiquitous, but my point being is that if you invest in something, you should use their product or use the service, or be a part of the product or service, which is what I think everyone needs to do for Bitcoin. Is if you have $1,000 in Bitcoin, that's starting to become a material amount of money to be putting into Bitcoin, and how you think about that can range in a whole number of discussions, but I just think that if you're going to put any amount of money into something like this, that you need to start, opening wallets and figuring out, what the difference between a software wallet is, a hardware wallet, a hot wallet, a cold wallet, and, really start getting yourself into the space. So I'll quit rambling. I'll link the videos in the description of my video and as well as this article. So with that being said, I hope you all have a good night.